So I'm going to show you how to make a placenta print. You need watercolor paper, and you need to be sure that you keep the absorbent side up when you open it and tear it out. You need your gloves and a knife, and this is so that we can cut off the umbilical cord for the umbilical cord keepsake. If you want to dehydrate the umbilical cord in the oven, then you put it in a pan. Otherwise, you can use a dehydrator tray to put it on when it's time. You need a cutting board, and that's going to be where you make the print. So take your placenta and move it over. The placenta has two sides. This is the fraternal side, which is facing baby, and this is the maternal side that attaches to mama. We're going to have the maternal side down on your cutting board. In a placenta print, you can do whatever you want to do with the umbilical cord to make a pretty design. I like to do a little swivel circle. You can form it into a heart if you like, whatever you fancy. Next, you need to be sure that you get the blood off of your hands, because if you pick up your paper, it won't be pretty. And we don't use paper towels, so I have a pre-fold. You can use paper towels or regular towel, whatever you like. Make sure that you wipe the edges around your placenta so that it doesn't get onto the watercolor paper, and dry your hands nice and thoroughly. Then you take your watercolor paper, absorbent side down, and you make sure, you make sure that your top edge is with the top and your bottom edge is with the bottom of the umbilical cord. Then you lay it down. You need to give the watercolor paper enough time to absorb. So lay it like this. Uh-oh. And then you're going to come down here. You need to be able to see in here. Can you see in there? And you're going to see where the umbilical cord meets the paper, and be sure that you push it right on there so that you get that nice little design. And you're sure that your paper has had enough time to absorb. I like to start with the umbilical cord side first, and I slowly disconnect it because it likes to stick. There we go. And then I move up. So the reason I have 3 watercolor papers out is because a lot of times you don't get it on the first run, and you want to have everything out and ready. I would go ahead and do a second one because it does have lots of membranes connected to it. If you don't mind that, that's great. After you do a second, you can laminate this and it'll maintain its rich red color, or not. Oh, mommy's here, baby. Next, for the umbilical cord, you're going to take your scissors or knife and disconnect that there. Up. You want up. And then you just put it on your tray and you shape it. Oh, I get you, baby. Mama's right here. Give mommy 1 second. In your heart shape that you want. And you stick it in the dehydrator. If it's in the oven, it's at 170. You don't want to cook it. And keep an eye on it. In dehydrator, you're good to go. You can do it at 115 if you have a temperature gauge, and if not, then whatever you turn it on, let it go. And that is how you make a placenta print and umbilical cord keepsake.